Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play Stellaris Necroids DLC. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 3. It's the year 2243. And this is our Necrosis Combine on a 600 star system. And I feel like I'm getting some handle on this. We still have a big problem over here with the Empire Sprawl. And right now what we're doing is we're going to take some of our civilian industries and we're going to replace them with administrative offices. And we have to make a choice here. Ooh, we have to make a choice. Okay. Now it gets hard. I don't care so much about what's going on. Prosperity, I always feel like these can happen later, but research alternatives increased by 1 and research station output by 10%. We don't have a lot of pops working research right now, so the only reason to really go after this is research alternatives increased by 1. Adaptability. We don't really care about forming a federation. Habitability increased by 10. All our planets gain 1 free building slot. Ooh. Resettlement cost reduced by 33%. Or do we want to go for supremacy? I feel like adaptability might be the best one. Also, it's going to give us an envoy, an additional envoy, which might be useful for when we run into that first species if they're hostile and there's somebody we can influence to keep them off our backs for a while until we can grow a little stronger. So as much as these other two have certain things that are tempting about them, I'm going to opt adaptability and go down that line, and that's my reasoning, my logic for that. Derelict shipyard. Scientists gain the trait. So this is gonna ding us quite good on consumer goods when this happens. We're gonna hit a hole. We're gonna have to buy some, but that's okay because we have a bunch of food we can sell in exchange. And we could also adjust our trade policy if we wanted to. I've learned that a lot of people do that. So end of the month, that gets us closer to that, and it drops us down to 16 on there. So what I'm going to do is sell a lot more of this. I'm going to sell about 100 of these a month, and I'm going to buy 20 of those and see. That might put us in the hole considering the cost. We'll see how it works out. Recycling campaign has come off, so we'll go to edicts and we'll say turn that back on. Extended shifts, why don't we turn that on? Because we have 2 on. We have information, quarantine, and capacity studies. Okay. Rock potential. Mindara too is exceptionally rich in minerals that are unfortunately of no use to us. However, Science Officer Rosen believes the many elements in the crust of Mindara 2 can be transformed into potentially more useful forms through positronic bombardment. Oh, yes, very well. Resi the positronic. And we get one of these. Death, rebirth. Recent breakthrough shone some light on the vanished city builders of Safaban 6. Apparently, the fungal species has a collective cycle of mass, death, and rebirth. They hatch and mass almost simultaneously across the whole planet and grow up as part of a linked hive mind collective. In the course of their hundreds of years long life cycle, they spread out and reclaim the cities built and abandoned by the previous died-off generations. When nearing the next death rebirth event, they heed some species-wide biological clarion call. Through asexual reproduction, they give birth to a pod that is buried in the ground. The parent dies and the body decays and fertilizes the ground around the pod. After a long dormant period, the pod hatch and the cycle begins anew. That would be a fascinating way for a species to proceed, wouldn't it? You guys have robots, which is fantastic. I love it. And we need a chamber of elevation for you. we need a chamber of elevation, yes. So let's do that. Get that up for you. I like Jappers just saying I need more jobs. And what do we have here? We have a Necroid. Work that job and you guys are going to need more city stuff. Sonified science. Science ship over here doing nothing, but there is a research. A leave that to be for now. Okay, what are you doing? You're investigating that. I'm going to want you over. Ancient mining drones. How long is that going to take now? Space amoeba study, 24 months. Drone study available, 37 months. Well, let's do it and get it out of the way. What's it blocking? Ceramic metal armory. I'm fine with taking the time to do it right now then. Empire Capitalist says it needs more jobs. Potential. Give it mining. Needs to put that person to work. What's it building for? It's building a miner right now, which is fantastic. Keep building the miners. You lose progress if you try to specialize these, so I always just let them run what they want to build, and then I move them around over time. I'm going to research these anomalies. Well, I got this guy up here who can research them. There's a bunch of them. I'm worried about going up over here and exploring this and discovering some really hostile, abusive, mean species. But my curiosity is going to get the better of me. Alright, gentlemen, survey this system. Let's go up here and survey this and find out who our nearest neighbor is. Make a big trip around there. Abandoned gateway.
The situation log has been amended.
Okay. Oh, and that's an L gate. There's the L gate. So, the L gate.
Construction venture completed.
Good job, you dude. Definitely want you to get over here and get the choke point up to like Kosk. Maybe even further, but you'd have to work all the way up around. It'd have to be safe to go all the way up to here, to that class G star. I could really expand really fast if I want to get another constructor out here. Since I have all this influence, I might decide to do that. And if you guys have been saying up to this point, why aren't you? It's strictly because of Empire Sprawl. It's what's been slowing me down, because I didn't have a handle on how to play this species from the beginning. The correct thing to do would have been to take nihilistic acquisition right from the beginning.
The situation log has been amended.
Instead of technological ascendancy. It would have been the thing to do. But we didn't do that, so things got a little goofed. But I want to get down here and get this. Okay, you have no orders. What is this? Research that project. Then go up there and survey that system. Ancient mining drones are at 907. What are you guys at if you were to join forces? But we don't have that kind of stuff here. And the archaeological site. Crashed starship. Ooh, okay. Well, where's that at? Oh, right there. Okay. See that? So, Brangaki, this is consumer goods. And you can do consumer goods and alloy foundries on the same planet because the Ministry of Production affects both of them. And as I would kind of like to start moving more things off of this planet and just have it for bureaucracy. So if we create that alloy factory and we take this and replace it with admin offices, then this is going to take 325 days, 350. So we'll get this alloy foundry over here. This one will be gone. And then as soon as this comes up with a few more people, we can put one on here. Because that's what I've set it up for. And we can start getting back under our admin cap. Which will be muy bueno. Joppers says, hey, need more jobs. Okay. If you say so, go for it. Joppers is where we're going to stuff all our research. And we got Ascension. Nice. On Brangaki. Okay, cool. And there's a bunch of trade there that we still need to collect. We're basically waiting to get some tech here. Yeah, because that would be... We're also going to need to collect it from this planet here. Eventually. When we terraform it.
The situation log has been amended.
So, what do we want to do about that?
Strange happenings afoot.
The thing to do might be to do this one. Let's upgrade this and grab that trade. We'll grab the trade in a hangar, and then it'll be ready to grab from this planet over here at where we're going to do our EQ Monopolis. It's going to be an awesome EQ Monopolis, by the way. It's going to be absolutely fantastic.
An unusual phenomenon has cropped up.
So that'll be excelente. I like this. It's a little less chaotic than the very beginning. Of course, that chaos at the beginning of the game was largely my own fault from not understanding how to play this species. But that's what's cool about Stellaris, is it's a giant learning experience. So let's look. What are we looking for? Nutritional plenitude, ceramic metal armor, fusion reactor. Okay, fusion reactor is done. Ancient survey marker. Planetary faster than light inhibitors. Or physics research from research. Let's just go physics research first.
An unusual phenomenon has cropped up.
It's easy, so you can research it. That's fine. What is over here? Mining drone 770. Okay, our forces on Jappers are still mapping the tunnel network below our colony. They have come upon a large city belonging to the subterranean aliens that managed to isolate itself from the rest of the underground empire before we flooded it with nerve gas. There are millions of frightened aliens in the city. Should our engineers collapse the cavern to finish the job? No, bring them to the service where they will serve us. Oh, when we gain some pops. Great. Okay. Strategic resource discovered. Now, what do we have here? A whiff of something, yeah. Olfactory study. Okay. Slave processing facility. Yeah. So much that I want to build, but I want to get... We're going to put the research lab down. And the reason I'm going to do that is so I can move the research off Necropolis, because now we're finally at Empire Sprawl. So why don't we do this? We're going to replace that with bureaucrats. We're going to get under this darn admin cap of ours. Okay, so we can pick another one of these. This is habitability increased by 10. Hey, look at that. I love it. I absolutely love it. There's a whole bunch of green going on. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to turn that off for now. Prevent those people from moving. And we're going to say, hey, look at this. So, what do we have?
A special project.
Easy prey. Drone destroyer added, or mining station minerals plus 10%. Thank you. We'll take that. Empire-wide bonus there. Alright, Desert World. Desert World. Oh, this is awesome. Okay. So, if we want to colonize this... Swirling shadows. Okay, a lot of things are happening here. Let's look at this. Let's pause this. What is this? It says strange asteroid. Seemingly unremarkable at first. Okay, that's a different system. Let's do this. Not the tropical world. The other one. There we go. 70%. Desert world. Nice world. Decent world. 13. Colonize. If we say, hey, send it to these guys. This is going to also cause some admin capacity stuff. Hike in 3. 1, 2, 3. Doink. Okay. Don't want to do these all at the same time. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Okay, Cyban Prime. Do Cyban 3. And over here. Siphaban. Alright, I'm probably hurting myself by doing this, but I want these planets. I get robots on them and start going. Start growing. Start doing it. Oh, that is and now we're grabbing the trade here. This is great. So we can do, put a hangar bay down. Discovered a new archaeological site. That's nice. So this trade here is going there. And there's geothermal. There's going to be some piracy until this gets built. This is done. Archaeological site has been fully excavated. A cycle disturbed. Soil excavations on Siphaban 6 finally revealed the fate of the missing population. They were all in their gestation pod state in the ground, growing and getting ready to emerge when some natural phenomenon, most likely a meteor impact that upset weather and seasons for a few decades, disrupted the planet's ecosystem. As they hatched, they found a world devoid of sustenance. What should have been shared celebratory rebirth quickly turned into a slow collective starvation and ultimately the species extinction. And research option gain hostile environmental adaptation. Oh, how nice. Cool. Okay, well. There we go. How interesting is that? Yeah, build all this stuff right there, buddy. Because there's a lot of stuff to build. Oh. This is fantastic. I'm excited. This is neat. Where this is going, I dig it. I dig it. Okay, it's your special project, the Zvan Labs. Zvan and Montaran. Just joking. Baldur's Gate reference. Okay, so that gives me research on that world. Do we have researchers actually working those jobs? We do. This is going to change this. Administrative offices, that'll poke us up above this. Our research is going to go from 141, it'll drop down to 107 again, but still that pushes us back above, which is nice. So that's what we needed. Okay, and now we have a dedicated research world over here. And it still says, hey, I still need more people here to work these jobs. It's lots going on. I dig it. Lots going on that I dig. Ceramic metal armor, engineering research from researchers, destroyer, or starhold. Oh my gosh, all these are really kind of important. I'm gonna grab starhold. Do we have anybody working Voidcraft who can help this genius out? We don't. Okay. Yeah, and there's a anomaly research speed. Okay. So, and we ascended some people. That's great. Oh my gosh. Necropolis is up here, and it's like, hey, I've got more people for more jobs. Guess what? We should put an Autochthon monument on it. We're expanding really fast, though. It's probably more important to get the bureaucracy on it right now. So let's do that. Nutritional plenitude. Dread encampment. Habitability. That's cheap and it's already a little bit of research. All these are good. I'm going to go for the habitability thing because we're going to go colonize all these planets. I'm going to sell some more food even because we can. We could buy a little bit more of this. And I'll take a look at the edicts. Nutritional plenitude. Pop growth speed plus 10 is so big that I think it's more important than information quarantine, even though it's going to add Empire Sprawl from Pops plus 10%. Let's see how hard that hits us. Yeah, 133 to 120, so add the plus 5 to it. I'd still probably rather have that for the plus 10. So that seems like a smart thing to do. This guy over here is like, I got 2 jobs and I got robots and miners and they can't work these tech jobs. We need droids. And nutritional plenitude, so we have to go back in here. Drop this down. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Yes. All the bombast. Okay, go work that, and then special projects. That little piece of music there just sounds so much like something from Star Trek. From the Wrath of Khan. The Reliant. This guy still hasn't found anything up here. This is kind of a minor miracle. There are crystals up there. That's nice. That's like one of the first resources I've seen. There's a big old planet up here. That's a continental world. Man, if you could go up here and choke off like right there. Or up there. That'd be just huge. That'd be a whole bunch of systems over here. Unfortunately, there's only one planet in this whole thing. I was hoping there'd be some planets over here. Only one planet, but an L-gate as well. And another black hole. So, it's a pretty good chunk to have. More people ascending. Oh, how nifty. That is just neat. That is neat. Hyken. Let's see. So, Hyken is starting its colony rush here. Saying, hey, we're going to colonize this planet soon. Acropolis. Primordial soup. What do we have here?
A system survey has concluded. An unusual phenomenon has cropped up.
Really? Well then. There's a planet down here. This is what? There's 12 minerals here. There's a planet here. It's a tundra world. Yes. Automated shipyard. What's over here? 900 mining drones? That's something we could crush if we could get our people over there. I need the next naval capacity boost, and then we can do it easily. You just keep doing this then. Keep going in this direction. We're going to worm you all the way up here to Higma and cut this off. And then we can backtrack and get all the rest of this. Special project for a derelict ship. So, is that a timed one? No. Oh, and where's the... repair the automated shipyard. That takes a construction ship. Where's that at? It's way there out at the end. That's it. Stop track. It's at Dangle. Oh, so I need a construction ship to go all the way out there to do that one. Okay. Well, when you're done doing that, why don't you research that project and then you can come back. And in fact, I know what I'm going to do. 2 more construction ships. I know how I'm going to do this. Since we have a ton of influence to burn through, we can send one construction ship up ahead to just claim stuff, and then another construction ship behind it to actually build all the mines and stuff. Yeah, so this has got 4 jobs, and it's got 2 people unemployed because they can't take these jobs. They can't take robot and the miners. The robots can't do the clerk jobs. They can't do the technician jobs. All we can do is move them to somewhere else. Resettlement costs, or our planets gain 1 free building slot. I'll take that. Oh, look. That's nice. Okay, let's go. Bureaucracy. Agro World. Ephilion. And we said this was going to be alloys, and we're going to start needing more, actually. What else is on here? Precinct houses and slaves. Okay. Yeah, why don't we put alloy foundries on there? On this one, consumer goods, civilian industries. Japris. This is our research planet, but these guys can't work that. They need a lower level job, and it can't be clerks. Is there anything else I could have them do? Not really. So I'm going to have to move them. This doesn't even provide jobs. It just creates slave pot resource output +5. Well, in this case, get the Autochthon monument on it. I think we need to take... Can we resettle these 2 people to somewhere else? What if we resettle them to Necropolis? Because they're robots and one of them's a miner. and
Steering clear of
the other robot can go anywhere.
Assisting service.
So we get the first communications from the citizen state of Ugarlal. And they are xenophiles, militarist, and spiritualist. Oh, so they're zealots, evangelizing zealots. I represent the citizen state of Ugarlal. Okay. Keep to yourselves, aliens. Are we given this? This option is available due to Necrosis Combine having the authoritarian executor Darzadak greet you. First alien encounter. Alright, and where are they? They're up there. Yeah, exactly. And so, ancient mining drones right there. We should get up there as fast as possible, and we should claim that. So, I'm going to send this guy right here. Build those mining stations. They ascended. That's great. How much did they dislike us? Quite a bit. They're superior. They're overwhelming fleet power. And we're going to send these other guys. Let's see. Do that. You guys have no orders? Okay. Go over here. Build that, then come back and grab both of those things. Alloy foundries, and then maybe more alloy foundries. We'll see. Everybody needs commercial zones, though. You need those clerk jobs, and you need those trades and amenities. What is this planet here? Oh, it's a tropical world. We'll have to wait till we can terraform that one. These guys, though, yeah, I'd love to cut them off right there. Okay, what are you doing? Nothing? No orders? Survey that system. Yes, go around. That would be great. Too bad those ancient mining drones weren't one system over in Mahigma. Or over there. We need to get up there and cut them off, though. That's my primary goal right now. It's my primary objective. What are you doing? No orders? Oh, well, we can't have that. Let's give you a job. Alright, very good. Build. 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 Okay, Aphelion. What do you want to do? We got 14 alloys. We got plenty of minerals. I really feel like we should gear up for war, so we're going to go alloys there. Yeah, slave processing facility. Slaves, political power minus 25%. Slave pop resource output plus 5. It doesn't seem like plus 5% would be worth putting that building down. Seems like you'd be far better off putting more alloys or more civilian industries down instead. Somebody run the numbers for me and tell me. Because I hate doing that.
Special project is complete.
I go more off intuition and what fast calculations in my head do than actually sitting down and doing the numbers. Okay, you guys have Necroid. Oh, and construct a ship. What do you got? You did that project up there? And oh, we got that ship. Okay, great. Come back here. We're gonna need to build a shipyard up here. Well, we're gonna have to. Here's what we're gonna have to do. We gotta get that right there. Build a shipyard there, and we have to do a bastion. You come back here in this direction. Oh my goodness! Oh, holy cow! It's crazy weather outside while I'm filming this. It's just insane. So there's that going on. How's your day? How's the nutty weather doing? Oh my goodness. Okay, what are you doing? No orders. What do you mean no orders? Research that project, Bubba. What are you doing? Science vessel. You're over there doing nothing. Okay.
There's a light over at the newly established colony.
I like that. Why don't you come down? You do this. Research that system. So there's a new colony, which is fantastic. First thing we need to give them is some robots. Thank you. Robots. Tell them colony for growth. Tell them this is nice. The crew of the ship has been found dead. Okay, great. And what do we want to do here? There's a lot of generator districts there, isn't there? Okay. We'll do this then. I'm concerned about our lack of minerals because not a lot of our worlds have minerals on them, but we will make it work. Where are you at? You're right there. Okay, cool. Next thing I want you to do, go out here. Services. We're over on our fleet, which is why our energy credits have all of a sudden. Invisible death, super solid materials. Ooh, tech project. Okay, nice. Yeah, we're over our fleet capacity. As soon as that research pops up, we have to start grabbing that. It should happen soon. Well, there's 26 months remaining for habitability. Jopres says, I have a miner. Well, we can resettle that miner to what? Yeah. Resettle that miner to the place where there's mining. And this place says, hey, what do you want to do with this? Well, oh, stronghold. Every planet gets a stronghold and we need them, and it helps bump this number up, so that'll work. Every planet gets a stronghold. That's one of my rules. Then you don't have to worry about fleet capacity. It just never becomes an issue. I like how my empire's working out. It seems pretty cool. Yeah, you desperately want to do those archaeology sites, do you? You're like, come, Caligon, take me away. This science ship, what are you doing? Why are you not going over there and researching that anomaly? Is somebody else doing it? Is that why? Okay. Who is our research world? Jappers. Why don't you go here? Jappers. Where's Japper? Right there. Assist with that research. I'm going to send you to work there for the moment. Come back down here. Construction ship. Okay, your next job. Go up here. Your job. Should you choose to accept it? Let's sneak up here as fast as we can. We have these mining drones. I really want to be able to take all these fleets and join them together. That's the whole purpose. Actually, you stay there. You guys go there. We're all going to meet up together and do this. Resettlement cost reduced by 33%. Available envoys. Okay, so here's the other thing. If we want to keep these guys off of our backs, we can do this. Communicate, improve relations, and we can just send... We can send both of our envoys up there to work on them, and that might keep them from being hostile against us for a while. Again, minerals or energy credits or probably food. Let's go food on this planet.
Construction venture completed.
That'll do that. And what do we have for impassable mountains? Quicksand. Quicksand. Lots of quicksand. Okay. How's our sectors looking? Safaban. You're going to need your own sector, aren't you? Okay.
Construction venture completed.
Alright. Construction venture completed. Yes, yes, yes. Leapfrog him and build that. Alien spacecraft issues alien logs. You, my friend.
A system survey has concluded.
Grab this. You, my science ship. What are you doing? Nothing? It's like, well, there's not a lot to do. Oh, look. There's an entryway right there. Forgot about this. You can't do much here. No orders. First of all.
Construction venture completed.
Yeah, I gotta find a job for you, don't I? I got too many science ships now and not enough science.
A study has been completed. Construction venture completed.
Are you gonna do this or not? Good. Research it. Okay, I got an idea.
A hostile fleet is due to us.
IIS other side was unable to build a starbase in the Saramor system. Okay. In the Saramor system. Where's the Saramor? Oh, right there. Oh, I see. Space Swarm Amenable Swarm said, oh, we moved in and they're 2,500. You guys probably need to get out of there, maybe? Okay, yeah, so they're on the other side of this. The alien menace right there. Well, we should... The Rubricator, yes, we want the Rubricator event chain. That's always fun. Okay. What do we have? Crystals, crystal mines, Corvette build speed. Corvette build speed is pretty cheap. We're going to need the crystal mines pretty soon, though. I'm going to grab the crystal mines first because we're about to grab some right here.
A study has been completed.
Habitability. Okay, do we have administrative capacity? 5, that'd be nice. Fleet Academy and the Naval Logistics Office. That would also be nice. Crud. I'm going to go for admin capacity because we kind of need it. Okay, you guys, who can join forces here? Fleet capacity is killing me. Matey. Okay, hold on.
A system survey has concluded.
Yeah, pause. I got an idea. There's a way to get rid of ships. What is it? I don't want to necessarily... What the heck is going on there? Disband this ship. Except it doesn't really disband them. It's transfer ships. Yes, transfer ships to another fleet. Okay, I need to transfer... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to transfer 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. Okay, now... Let's look at this. What I need is... Yep. The disaster armor. Now you guys can all join. Okay, what do we have here? How big is this fleet? Yeah, we're gonna send both of you up here. Let's actually make you go right there to the edge. We're gonna do that just to get that out of the way. Is there a science ship around there? What are you doing? Gather the specimens. You come up here. Move right there. Okay. Oh my goodness. All kinds of things going on here. Research on this planet, except let's do... Everybody needs a stronghold, but research is more important right now. And those jobs aren't going to be taken anyway. We're just building them to build them. Necropolis says, I got a job here for a miner. Cool. Okay. Let's go back. Look at constructor ships, the doorway, entrance, all kinds of... Our situation log is just crammed right now.
Construction venture completed.
And people ascended, which is fantastic. Okay, you are the straggler, so do this. Oh, and where was that science ship that was doing nothing? Right there. You're doing nothing? Guess what? There's a site for you to excavate now. Goodness gracious. It's insanity. Let's see, how's our neighbors doing? 172, so it's helping. That's great. And our last colony got made. Brilliant. Robots colony. This is going to be energy. There's not a lot to do here. We're going to do this. I should have done this on the other ones. Immigration pull. It's a growth rate. That puts us over our cap. We gotta hope that we can get some more people up here. Agri world.
Construction venture completed.
Yeah, let's just keep doing this. We have a bunch of minerals. We need to start turning them into alloys. Okay, why don't you do that? You work that project. You... What are you doing? Excavate that site. Oh, so much stuff. Yeah, I'd like to swarm over there. Oh, there's a planet that we can actually do. It's a desert world. Oh, well, hell. Go get that, my friend. Oh, what's this? Edicts came off. Education and fear campaign. Edicts, education, fear campaign. Okay. Extended shifts. Yeah, another edict would be nice.
Construction venture completed.
Okay, go over there and get that. Build that starbase right there. Then I'll be happy. Communication established with the curator order. Well met. And we now have, we're at 23k. So what we can do is curator order, aid us in our research. This costs us 3,000 a month. It aids us for 10% bonus. And if we go to the artisan troop and say Patreon, it's a deal for 3,000 Patreon Arts monthly Unity plus 10. So like that. That costs us some money, but I really like having both those little bonuses. So there we are. The citizen state of Ugar Lol. Come on, guys, man. That's the one thing about Paradox. They're not very good at making species that the names of which roll off your tongue. They don't do that very well. Okay, let's go see about this. Who are these guys? Who are these punks? What are they? Oh, our kinetics are not going to go well against those. I should have upgraded my guys first. Oh. Come on, gentlemen. Ladies. Let's finish them off here. Okay. Wow, all kinds of stuff happening here. Alright, you guys all return home. Got another one of these. It's resettlement cost reduced or orbital bombardment damage reduced by 25% and damage Armage damage increased by 25%. Survival of the fittest. By coming into contact with other species, we have learned the true importance of overcoming our weaknesses in the great resettlement costs. Let's do that right now. Physics research, archaeology skill +2. Well, yeah, since we're about to crack open some more archaeological stuff here. You are done with that science down here. Well, guess what? You can come up here and survey this system and then research the project in the system. You drilling a hole. Very large structure of some kind occupies most of the interior of asteroid HL109-D, the blast door, which once served as the structure's only entrance, still can't be opened, but a passage has been dug from the other side of the asteroid. Drillers have so far been unable to penetrate the thick outer walls of the structure, but this method still seems to afford the best chance of gaining access. Well, keep going then, gentlemen. Keep going. Alright, over here. This is our consumer goods and alloys world. We probably need to start doing some more consumer goods. Let's see what's this. This is energy, and we haven't figured out what we're doing on this planet yet. Okay. So let's pause here. What do we got? You guys. You got a farmer. Send that to a farming planet. This is why I love having these labels. So I can say, like, go to Cyban, because I got an F there. I know that I need a farm there. So here, on this, what are we doing with this planet? We probably need a second research world. And I know that we also need one of these new colonies, like this one here. Let's give it a governor. Do we want to put bureaucracy on this one, maybe? Slave pop resource output. Yeah, let's get that. So let's look. Saphabian. This is yeah, we could put bureaucracy on this world, because we're going to need another world with bureaucracy on it. So let's do that here. Which means that on these other worlds, we can do other things that are a little bit more interesting. Oh, Chamber of Elevation, though. Should that be the second thing we build on every planet? Or should it be commercial zones? What do we have unemployed? We have a farmer. Well, we can move that to a planet that has actual farming. I'm not worried about that. Yeah, that's interesting. Commercial zone. Chamber of Elevation you should probably always do. For a necro species, it probably needs to be the second thing you build every single time, I would guess. This is Generator World. It has 2 more pops. Oh, and they can... Why is this split up like this? What came off? Recycling campaign. Edicts. Recycling campaign. Turn that back on. Yeah, so we can either do more consumer goods or more alloys. Because they have the elevation chamber here. Civilian industries. I get behind on those so easy. I should probably build that. So that's what I'm going to do. Entrance. A hole has finally been drilled through the outer walls of the structure inside HL-109-D. The interior of this vast command center or bunker of some sort, littered with the decayed remains of thousands of dead aliens. Sifting through all this to gain a clear picture of what exactly was going on inside the asteroid will take considerable time. Admin capacity. Okay, chemical bliss. Ooh, nice. Planetary capital hall of judgment. Let's get... Oh, society research from researchers. We need that. And it's cheap. Cyban says, hey, what are you doing with me? Like we said, Chamber of Elevation probably needs to be the second thing on everybody's... Okay. More research. Crystal mines. Perfect. Exotic gas refineries. Yes, let's start getting all of that stuff. Captain's Chronicle. A log of sorts is recovered from what is believed to have served as the spacecraft's bridge. Captain's Chronicle. Begin recording. Made force landing on planet 55-23-X. Incompetent crew to blame. Shadba. Vuxel and Dibrak III did not survive. Pervax lost 2 secondary appendages and 11 of his eyes. Remains in critical condition. Survival doubtful. Rest are fine, awaiting rescue, but surrounded by idiots. Very depressed. This is a funny one. I've done this one before. It's pretty humorous. Pretty good. Necropolis says we could use some more jobs here. What do we want to do with this? Let's run the birth of the galactic community. Sure. We'll join the galactic community. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's funny. The Galactic Council. Let's... what do we have? We don't have commercial zones on this planet? Oh, for shame. We have to put them down. Okay, let's get those down. So this is... Everybody closes their borders to us. Oh my goodness. We join the Galactic Council and see everything. And now everybody hates us because we're Necros. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Well, that was entertaining. Necrophyte shortage. The following planets are running low on eligible pops for conversion into our species. Hycan. Oh, well. You're just not going to have to... Just not going to be able to convert anybody then. You're just going to have to wait. They're like, go get us more pops. Okay, so this is where we're at. Wow, well, that was certainly interesting. I'm not sure joining the galactic community was wise, but let's take a look at where we're at. We're middling up here, but wouldn't it be funny if the Necros were in charge? Okay, form the galactic market. Sure, we'll support that. Regulatory facilitation, diplomatic way from economy. And then habitability money, super. We'll support that. The readied shield, diplomatic weight from fleet power, naval capacity, ship upkeep. Sure, we'll support that. Buzzword standardization. Let's see. Comfort the fallen. Unemployed workers have their unhappiness reduced by 10%. Diplomatic weight from tech, spiritual ethics attraction. What? No. Oppose. Tianki Conservation Act. I don't care so much about that one. Guardian Angels Act. Diplomatic weight from fleet power. Defense, army morale, army upkeep. We'll oppose that one. Charter of Workers' Rights. Diplomatic weight from POPs. Worker happiness +5. Worker political power +10. I suppose we'll support that, but I don't like them having more political power. Okay, that's all we're going to mess with. Buzzword standards. Diplomatic away from economy. Bureaucratic upkeep. Governing shift. Oh, the Glos Rohini, who we were just dealing with in our last game. Interesting. Alright, well. There we are. Oh, how funny. Well, there's something up in here. Who wants to bet there's a fallen empire in here? Okay, where are my science ships? Construction vessels. You're up there. Go get that. You grab those crystals. We desperately need those. You construction ship. You're waiting. What are you doing? Excavating geological site. Excavating geological site. What are you doing? Oh, good. You're heading up there. Excellent. Okay. In that case, why don't you go down here and grab that. Senate floor is in session. Galactic community is now voting on a resolution. Okay. Like, what's the penalty here for the following planets are running low? Uneligible pops for conversion. What's the penalty for doing so? Is there a penalty? I don't know. We would like to donate. I don't need any more influence, guys. Can't afford to donate now because we just don't need to. We have these people. We need society research. All right, here we go. Fleet Academy in the Naval Logistics Office. Cheapest thing is a hydroponic farm in the hydroponic bay. So let's do that. We get pops have been necrophage.
Construction venture completed.
This is people who can take tech jobs, so we like that.
Construction venture completed.
Archaeological site pending. Another log has been found and translated. First mate, Yatha speaking. Captain has been safely stowed in utility closet C. That bumbling fool is to blame for everything. I am in command now. Chief Engineer Zarbla is working on a subspace transmitter. Without one, I fear we'll never get rescued, as we're too off the corporate trade routes. Pervax lost another eye. Likely won't last the day. It's a severely funny thing as it continues to go on. What is this? The timed project? Debris. Track on map. Go to research. Okay, yeah. Research that, please. Research that and then survey the darn system. Okay. Okay. Do eat. Construction. Yeah, grab this while you're at it then. We're over and we gotta take care of that soon. Gotta keep taking care of that, but I don't want to stop expanding because it seems like it would be a really bad idea to stop expanding. What is this? So we have a system there we haven't explored. Why don't you roll down here and then build that mining base? We'll get one of our other science ships to do this. What is going? We missed that over there? Survey that system. Tell me what's going on over there. Alright, adaptability's done. What do we have here? Archaeology project requires the anti-gravity engineering technology, which is why we're going to save this perk and not worry about it right now. We're going to save the perk. Command center. This asteroid once served as the hidden capital of a relatively large interstellar empire that dominated this section of the galaxy several thousand years ago. From this fortified command center, the ruling elite, along with thousands of military and civilian officials, administered the empire, while safe from the violent reprisals their harsh policies often inspired. Contact with the rest of the empire seems to have been handled exclusively through encrypted subspace transmissions and a single freighter, which made periodic visits to resupply the base and transfer personnel. Ooh, there's a freighter. That could be bad. Alright, why don't you grab everything. Grab this mining over there. Gonna have to call an end to this episode soon. I like this though. There's another planet down there. That's nice. We're gonna get somebody down here and take care of this. Got lots of ships here. For a minute there, I had too many ships, and now I don't have enough. What do I have here? Farmer? Oh. Okay. Maybe we'll switch over and we'll have everybody do mining on this planet. We need more jobs like this. Okay, what do we have? Finished an archaeological site. Chemical plants. What is this? Final days. From what can be gathered, it appears that the resupply freighter collided with the asteroid due to a thruster malfunction. Oh no! The resulting explosion damaged the blast doors and destroyed the asteroid's subspace transmitter, permanently severing all contact with the outside world. Trapped and with no hope of rescue, the asteroid's inhabitants slowly succumbed to starvation or suicide. The last logs of their single surviving subspace receiver confirmed that their empire, suddenly bereft of its capital, descended into civil war and anarchy. Oh man, that's rough. Oh, those poor guys.
A system survey is complete.
Culture workers.
Construction venture completed.
Planetary prospecting adds. What is it? Adds a random planetary feature to the planet. Costs 520. Wow, that's cool. Planetary prospecting. That's awesome. 25 influence. Do it. How did we get that? Planetary prospect. How did we get that? That must have come from one of those other things. Final days. Okay, yeah, we figured that out. Okay. And this is... Oh yeah, yet another translated log. Running out of food. 8 are dead 5 cycles ago, but not enough to last us. We had a vote and decided to eat the captain. Engineer Zarbla is still working hard on subspace transmitter. She assures me it is nearly complete. It looks very complex. Pervax's last secondary appendage has shriveled up and turned magenta. Death is near. This is a really funny archaeological output. I really like it. It's they have a good sense of humor here. These farmers here can't work any of these jobs, so it doesn't really matter that they're unemployed sitting there. This one is, yeah, a farmer who can't work any of these tech jobs. We need droids. I need the droid tech now. Droid tech would be great. I should probably start selling a few more of these and get us out of the hole, eh? So let's do that, and let's buy a few less of these. And those numbers look good. The only thing that's bad is our empire sprawl. So we've been over it a lot. Mining district. Okay, what do we want to put next on this planet? Then we probably shouldn't put a chamber of elevation on there until we have more pops. So that's what I'm learning right here. This is bureaucracy, so let's do this. Let's go right here. We're going to move that up there. We're going to finish the mining district to put this person to work. And then the next thing we're going to build is admin offices on our energy and bureaucratic world. Yeah, and now they're running out of them on that world. And here, successfully prospected, revealing a new arid highlands. Ooh, necropolis. Revealing fertile lands. Nice. Synthetic crystal plants. Miners. Wow, lots of stuff here. What do I want to pick? Living metal mega construction. Wait a minute. Anti-gravity engineering is where we're at. Not living metal. That's what I thought, but I wanted to be sure. I had to check. Synthetic crystal plants or minerals from miners for cheap. 2134. We grab that, and then tile blockers. This is impassable mountains. We should probably get that. Otherwise, let's get gene clinics out of the way because I think that might lead to clone vats. I'm not sure. Somebody's probably going to correct me and say it doesn't do that. It doesn't do what you think it does. And you're probably right. Let's see. And we have hydroponic farms, which I'm not going to use. Everybody needs a stronghold. So let's build one here and now. The rubricator, start digging. So, and then people raised up. And how are we doing over here? These guys are at 102 now. They were at 200. Everybody really dislikes us. And that's just kind of... Who's close by? This is what we got to worry about. The Sacred Yanari Council are close by. And who are they? They don't like us. So we're going to communicate. We're going to improve relationships with them. We're going to split our envoys between these two people who are bordering us. And obviously, we need to... These got ancient mining drones cutting us off right there. We need to get out here and cut off a choke point right there would be good. So here is another log from First Mate Yathar. Confronted Zarbla about the subspace transmitter. Turns out she had just shoved a bunch of junk and loose cables into an empty fuel canister. She's not even a real engineer. Pervax is now leaking fluids from his mesothorax. Will surely perish soon. Envious. It makes me laugh. It's really funny. Oh my gosh. I love it. Okay, well. Yeah, we're going to have to cut this off here. End of the episode. It's been an hour. This is cool. I think, like all great 4X games, when you get a new toy, it takes a while to figure out. I'm getting a stronger and stronger opinion of how I would go about creating a Necroid species the next time I want to play through it. My cat. But to be a necrophage here can convert pops of other species to the primary species. Only necrophage pops may be leaders or take ruler jobs. Start with 12 pops of secondary pre-patent species. Guaranteed habitable planets are instead primitive civilizations. I know how I would go about this a little bit better. And I think that's going to be part of the fun of figuring this out, is kind of tweaking this to be a fun role-playing experience, but also making it kind of optimal at the same time. So it's cool. It's neat. It's Necroids. This is what people wanted. There's a lot of possibilities for different ways to build these species out, and gives us all something new to play with. So it's very exciting. As always, folks, especially those of you who are new to the channel. This is how we do things. We save all the junk for the end. If you like the episode, give it a thumbs up. If you like the channel, think about subscribing to it. If you want to leave a question or comment, drop it down below. If you're pointing to something specific in the video, use a timestamp. And if you want to support my channel, my Patreon's listed in the description below. Be sure to check out in the description as well. There are links to my dedicated tutorials for ships, planetary management, war, and trade. I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.